What are you doing? Take two. Right. So once again, thank you all for tuning into the most fab business and entrepreneur podcast on the planet.
Right.
And I stand by that.
Tatiana and Michael here. See, I introduced you. How wonderful is that?
I got you. Thank you all for tuning into the Watchful Hook Business and Entrepreneur Podcast. And guess what, folks? It's episode 168. We've been going that long.
That's a lot of episodes.
168. And so with somebody, these that have now recorded 168 episodes, we kind of feel like we learned a few things.
I can share a tidbit or two.
Yeah. And so this episode, we're going to talk about being invited to the cookouts or being invited to the networking event.
Which is better? Is either one better, or do we know?
I don't know. Just
We don't
sometimes
know?
that's how it figures.
Okay.
Well, we're going to go with the networking event today.
Right.
All right. So, like I said, me and Miss Parker, if you do 168 weekly episodes and divide it by 52, that means we've been in this a couple of 2.5, 3 years.
Right.
Right, bypass 3 years. And so this latest networking event we got invited to was dealing with podcasting.
Yeah.
And some of the topics, well, before you decide to go somewhere, you have to figure out what's it worth to you.
Is it worth anything for you?
What are you going to get out of it? What do you hope to achieve?
Right.
Sometimes people hope to achieve new business contacts,
Yeah.
new social media
Get
contacts.
new ideas for content.
Yeah.
Make
Just
new connections.
all those things.
Yeah. Yeah. So it really has to be my favorite phrase, a value add. Okay. A
Yeah.
value add.
Means a plus, not a minus.
Yeah.
Because if the only thing I lose is my time,
That's not a value add. That is a value detract.
it's negative. That means the event was negative.
Right.
If all I come back to me talk about is, well, that was a waste of time.
Not that you hosted a negative event, but that there was nothing positive, new, fresh, exciting for you to pull out of it. That doesn't mean someone else that wasn't there didn't have a totally opposite experience. They may be at a different stage
Yeah,
in
exactly.
their life, but for you, it was no value add.
Yeah. And a lot of times people say always be teachable. And sometimes being teachable is fine. Also, I need to be getting something out of it.
Yeah, I need to get something out of it.
Yeah. And so
Oh, you made sure I hit the right button that time.
yeah, I'm watching your hands.
I made sure it was all the way over.
Yeah. So me and Miss Parker started looking at, what they said they were going to discuss.
What's the topic?
What's the topics they're going to discuss at this said event?
Right.
First one they talk about is starting the podcast. Yeah. I'm sorry. Been podcasting
3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, I was at a TED Talk on YouTube before that. I'm like 5, just uploading content.
Right.
So for me, it's like I don't see what value will be added to me listening to somebody talk about starting a podcast.
Yeah.
Nothing negative.
No,
It's just
that's not for me.
yeah. So
That's not for me.
that's what the first thing is starting off with.
Mm,
We already at
we already like going down the hill.
yeah, we are going down the hill.
Because, and let me tell you why. That lets me know that your target audience may not suit me.
Yes.
Your target audience from that very first topic lets me know this is starting out for newcomers.
I shouldn't be in
Like
a
an
catch-all group.
Yeah, this is like an interest meeting.
Yeah, and that's what I'm
Right?
saying. We, as people that's been doing this for like 3 years, I feel that we should not be sitting at the same table with somebody who has not recorded a podcast episode.
Right. But this is the thing. If the table consists of we're gonna feast on how to start your podcast, then those individuals that have not started one, that is the right table for them.
Yes.
For individuals that's been doing it more than once,
Yeah.
that is not the right table for them.
So it's not a fit.
That's not a fit.
Well, first off, it's not a fit.
So it makes you kind of go, And
Like what you say, been there, done that.
right. Whether it's free or you're paying for it.
So even though next we go and look at what's the second topic that they're gonna talk about.
Right.
And the second topic is showing up for your audience.
In a roundabout manner. Yeah.
Okay. So for me, when you're podcasting, one of the first things you're trying to do is to even define your audience.
Yeah.
And so for us, our target audience should be business people, entrepreneurs, people who are looking to start a business, podcasters, people of that nature.
But you know what? I can even probably can walk it back. What does that mean? Showing up for your audience.
Okay, so see now
Like,
you went
what does
I wasn't
that
even,
even mean
I
to
wasn't even
me?
gonna question the verbiage.
I'm questioning it because I'm confused.
So showing up for your audience, I don't know. Does that mean you doing it weekly? Are you doing a bi-weekly podcast?
Is it how to focus on call to actions? Is it
Are you being
engagement?
Yeah, are you being interactive?
I don't know. What does that mean? Like showing up for your audience, semicolon, finish the sentence.
It needed more.
What does that
It was
mean?
like a rocket skipped the surface of the water and kept going.
Mm.
You know, it didn't plunk down. It just hit
You
skimmed
already
on.
started with, hey, let us show you how to make your very first episode of your podcast. And it's like, okay, now we're going to teach you how to show up for your audience. You don't even have a fucking audience. You don't even have a podcast. So what are we doing? So A is for extreme newbies.
Yes.
B is for the old heads, the ones with skin in the game. Are we mixing the two?
And that's where
How do you mix the two?
and that's where they people say your network is where determine your net worth. And I'm just like, where am I going?
And exactly, if I'm in a room, if A and B are in the same room mingling, A can gain a lot from B. B's only going to be giving to A. So what am I getting? So at this point in time, B has to be able to network in some capacity with the presenters because they're a level ahead of them.
Yes. But does that really happen most of the time?
No, that does
Yeah.
not happen. They usually stand off in a corner or they go to another room or they're behind a curtain or a wall or they're just working so hard with the setup.
Or they're just mingling with everybody and they don't ever have a free session.
That time is so generic. Like,
So
yeah,
so now we're
I
at
think I went
2
off on a
points.
tangent.
We're on 2 points already. And for people like us, we're like, oh, it's only go for 2. So I mean, like I say, not bashing anything, but just
Oh,
but just
absolutely
stating the
not.
facts. All right, so then another topic that was brought up
In a roundabout
now
manner.
is they want to ask you, they want to talk to you about how to create a trailer for your podcast. Okay, let's put a star by this. First of all depends on your podcast host. If you can even have a trailer at all.
Well, what's the host? What do you mean host? The
Host.
person talking on the
No,
mic?
the hosting site. I'm sorry, the hosting site. Wherever you decide it is going to be the platform that hosts and distributes your podcast. If they do not have an area that says set up your podcast trailer to be played before your podcast start playing, then you can't create a trailer. Mm.
You said you can't create a
You
trailer.
can't. If their network does if their hosting site does not have the capabilities of you making and storing a trailer to be played before every episode, then you can't technically create a trailer that is not there.
So do you think that'll be part of the initial topic of, helping you make your first podcast?
Well, to me,
That's a lot.
it's a lot because
That's
this
a
is the
lot.
thing. There are a number of podcast players. People know of the main big ones. I
Yeah,
ain't gotta talk about them.
right. And I was sure about to just spout some names.
Yeah,
I'm like,
but I
we ain't talking
mean,
about that.
yeah, but I mean, if you're low tech. Low tech means you're just using like we are mics and some cameras and laptops recording equipment. You not have a big studio setup
Right.
with cameras and
Right.
phasing equipment and phase out microphones and EQ keyboards and all that
We
type
ain't
of
got no
stuff.
low light.
I ain't got none of that.
We just got light.
Just got the highlight. Yeah, the ceiling light. So those things right there, most people that start podcasts, low tech, low budget, which
Yeah.
means they using what dollars they got
Bare minimum.
to get a podcast
Yeah.
out there. And they're probably not gonna go spend the most expensive package on their podcast host. And also got to remember, hosting sites have package plans.
Yeah.
You got the free, which ain't gonna give you much. You got some basics, a platinum, some upper levels. All that costs money. So that could even determine the fact if you can put a trailer on your podcast.
Yeah. But again, you're still so A, right? And B, A really isn't gonna be ready to talk about trailers and stuff. B, who is talking about, learning their audience, they may be ready to talk about trailers. They
Could be.
may, or they may be like, I don't know my audience enough to determine, what kind of trailer I want to do.
I'll even give you this nugget. If you want a trailer, you need to have it recorded before you drop episode one.
You sure do. I mean, but you can always go in, expand, enhance, elevate. We like
Yeah,
those words.
yeah,
But
those type of things. But if you coming out the gate trying to swing,
But nobody really ever comes out the gate swinging like that. Not people going to these types of
that's true.
networking thing. Like now, bigger, much larger platforms. Those people they'll remain nameless.
Yeah.
50 million views.
Yeah.
They have that kind of built in because they have a team.
They got the engine already.
Yeah, they just need to be there,
They just
right?
need to be. They just need to be the talent that makes it go boom.
That's it. That's literally it.
Like me and
So
Miss Parker are the talent, the engineers, the owner, the operator, the segwayers,
right,
all the everything,
the thing.
the distributors, the editors, the set-uppers, the set-downers, the take it uppers, the take
Wait,
it down.
set downers. I don't know what that
We
is.
set it up, we set it down. I mean,
We don't sit nothing down. Maybe we set things up, but you take things down.
yeah, all that. But yeah, so now we're on the third topic, and it's kind of like
Yeah, it's a lot.
baseball. It might be two strikes,
Strikes, yeah,
might be two
yeah,
strikes and one ball.
yeah. But then the whole the whole premise switches to now it's talking about, really working with a gender, gender specific empowerment.
Hmm.
Okay, wait. What are we doing? Are we talking about starting a podcast? Or are we talking about female, empowerment? What are we doing? Like, okay, that's a lot.
It's a lot going on,
That's a lot. Where are we
and it
going?
sounds like it's something to take up space.
But I'm like, where are we? I don't know. I don't feel the connection, right?
So
Usually there's a theme.
yeah.
I don't get a theme.
So like for Miss Parker and me, Miss Parker is co-owner, which means she's a female business.
Right.
She's a female business owner, which means in the grant world, she can go apply for grants for our company because
Right.
it's
Minority owned.
it's minority owned
Yeah.
and it's partially owned by a woman.
Yeah.
But is that the same talk you want to have with how to start a podcast?
I'm just trying to, I don't understand, I don't know.
I'm gonna bring up a show. And on this female empowerment group, this is one of me and Miss Parker's favorite show, and I'm gonna talk about it because it's funny right now. We watched The Gilded Age. Just finished
Ooh,
season 3,
I love it. Oh,
and we was watching the episode where they had the woman suffrage group,
oh,
where
yeah,
it was a multicultural room of women,
yeah,
basically trying to figure out how to get the women
yeah,
the right to vote.
yeah. It's about 5 women in the room. Okay, maybe about 15.
Wonder,
It was more women at the balls than in the room trying to gain the right to vote, to be able to have a say so, right?
to be business owners.
To have an opinion that matters, that actually counts. You know what I'm saying?
I just wonder if we could dig them up and bring them back and set them down in 2025. What would they think about the women of tonight?
Oh, they definitely think they was showing a lot of skin. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
I was just talking about the mental aspect.
I get that. But I mean, hell, they
Yeah,
ain't gonna get past. They ain't gonna get to the mental without seeing the outside.
yeah, they're gonna be like, it's just us and chicks
Yeah, they
everywhere.
don't clutch their pearls. You know, their dresses went up to their chins.
Yeah, they're gonna be like,
Yeah,
who let them out the house?
right. Skin to leg dressed.
So when you hear that women empowerment thing in the same context with let's start a podcast, how to show up for your audience, and how to put a trailer up.
Yeah, it's very different. It's like
Where's the thing?
it's an entree that's not cohesive. It's a New York runway show that it's pieces and not a collection, right?
As the kids say, all my food touching.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't think my food touching.
yeah, yeah. It's
The
just
juices from the peas is touching
yeah.
cornbread.
It's
I'm a
just
cornbread
I
socket.
was saying I like my cornbread sake. Anyway, um, yeah, it's just not. It should be a single thread interwoven that connects and flows and funnels and walks you through. You should be able to go from A to Z, right? And stay on a path.
It gives me jack of all trades, master of nothing.
It gives me, you don't know your own audience. That's what it gives me.
But see, that's the
It
thing.
gives me, I'm trying to catch everybody.
And this,
You don't know your own audience.
and I think that is what is the problem with networking events. They are so
Hodgepodge.
yes, it's just a catch-all.
Yep.
I need 1,000 people at $20 a ticket. I don't
Mhm.
care what 1,000 people it is. I need 1,000 people at $20 a ticket.
You can bring your friend because drinks are gonna be served and music will be played.
Or I just need to make sure the venue is packed, even if it's free,
Right.
because
Because I
we
need
need
this footage.
we need to bring around
Yeah.
content from this.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna try to get everybody. And now we're at the point where these catch-alls,
It's wasting my time.
you throwing the net out, the fish done got around the net, and you pull the net back, and you
Trash.
got water bottles.
Oh, that's what I was about to say. Ocean debris.
Yeah, you got water bottles.
Just debris, old tennis shoes, old tennis balls, water bottles, stuff
Yeah,
you're not trying to catch.
yeah.
So it's like instead of trying to have something 3 and 4 days trying to catch everybody, anybody, why don't you just, condense it, make it 1 day and have a real targeted audience? Because I don't wanna waste my time trying to hear you tell me how to set up a podcast when I've been doing it for 3 years. Hell, I can probably tell you how to set it up.
And another thing that is kind of taking the networking fun out of networking events is that for us, we have a business website, business email,
Right.
they have business cards.
Ooh, child, I know what you finna say.
And then you start talking to people and they're like, oh, this is my Instagram
I'm
page,
sorry, sir. How can I reach
or
you?
this is my YouTube page, or this is my Facebook page.
You got
I'm
an email
knocking
address?
it.
No, because you need it, but
But
should that be your primary source of
yeah,
contact?
yeah, message me on Facebook. Just send me a message.
You got an email address?
No. And I'm just like, how are we actually conducting business?
And connecting
Yeah.
other than a like or what is it, a double tap?
Conducting business
Yeah,
at networking events. This is the part that's missing.
yeah.
Where is the business aspect?
Well, you would need like-minded individuals to be able to be on that level, and because they are really just catch-alls, newbies, neos to old heads, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard.
Because people are now getting to the point that dollars are being wasted,
Right.
times are being wasted. And
We've
they're
gone
like,
to a few, and walked out, and I'm like, "Oh, I wish I could get my refund back."
My time.
Boy,
Shit, you can keep the money sometimes,
you keep the
but
dollars.
my time was so
Yeah,
much more valuable because a lot of time for us, we're taking away from something
yeah,
to do these other
yeah.
things.
But Imma tell you something that burns me up even more.
Just let me know.
They actually waste vendors' times.
Oh,
When
yeah.
2 is if it is 75 people in the room, 3 people go purchase from a vendor. I'm like, "Y'all cut it out. Y'all see these vendors set up. Go buy something. Go talk to them." But then, hell, you get over there and the vendors don't open their lips. You like, "You know what? Got it.
And that is something that, like you
Got it."
said, we've been on both
Yeah.
sides. Hell, I think we've been on damn near every side of the aisle you can think
Mhm.
of. We vended. We've purchased from vendors. We podcasted in events. We wrote about events we podcasted on or been to and all that stuff. And when we think about it, sometimes when you do go to the vendor that opens their mouth first,
Yep.
you kind of end up getting a good rapport with them.
Mhm.
Like even a lot of times when I was doing the vending and stuff with the apparel, I always made sure I said, "Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, this is Watch for the Hook, blah 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 blah." It's always a spiel. Now, whether or not they purchase, that's on them. But I felt like I greeted you correctly.
Right.
Even Miss Parker, she's there. She stands there with a
N I
smile on her
yeah. Don't
face.
sit down.
Yeah, it's that's one of the things we call vendor etiquette for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even if there's a chair behind your table, you gotta
Stand up.
stand up most of the time.
Stand up.
Because when you stand up, you look warm and inviting.
Yeah. Yeah. Engaging.
Or
Yeah.
even moving around your setup
Go talk
table.
yeah, but I mean, you'll get there and it's vendors that don't come from behind a table, won't stand up. Well, you'll walk past and speak to them. They'll spout out, all the info about the items on the table, won't ever get up to come over to anyone else's table, not just yours.
Yeah.
Anyone else's table to see what they have. Do they wanna purchase it? It's just selfish, okay? And then you wonder why you can't grow.
And it's sad because that's the mentality we've seen.
Mhm.
And you have to give a little to get a little.
You do.
That's what we've always said. There's no way I can expect somebody to come by and buy from me if I'm not willing to go dibble and dab with you.
Yeah, and I mean, that kind of behavior has just simply spilled over into the networking events. You click up with who you came with.
Oh, them 7 folk that stay over there to the right, the
Yeah,
8 folk that stay to the left,
yeah, they don't
the
it's the
12
same
people in the
thing.
middle.
It's the same thing. So at this point, now you're trying to see, who is on the same level as I am, who should I be connecting with? But now they've clicked up and you're like, you know what? Okay, I'm just gonna go home. Like, I'm gonna give me some French fries and go home.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But Miss Parker, I appreciate you
Yeah.
sitting down with us. I say us because the audience,
That's right.
we include y'all.
Yeah.
And hey, it's football season. We know y'all gonna be out there having a good old time. We just want y'all to know. Always come by www. Now watch for the number 4 the hook.com. Check out our latest apparel. Just let y'all know. Might not be there forever. Just giving you a little insight, little heads up. Hey, what they say. Next day you here, next day you gone. So you like our apparel, bring your ass on. Come get it. Because it might not be there forever. Catch y'all next time.